Mm, Hello everyone, welcome to our discussion group. Mm, I, first, I will introduce my group member, Mr. Lee and Mr. Cho. And today, the topic of our discussion is why why is the startup scene in Japan is weaker than other countries. Yeah.
Mm,
So first, Mr. I want to ask you a question. Do you have
yeah,
phone?
of course.
How many hours
Um,
you spend time on your smartphone?
for 5 hours every day.
Yeah. So why you spend so much time on it?
Sometimes I read news from the phone, and sometimes I play phone games, and it's really interesting.
So you mean is that maybe 20 years ago the main function of the phone is just to call somebody,
Yeah,
and now there's so many other functions which can appear people's attraction to spend time on it,
yeah,
and the reason of that because the technology is developed better
yeah,
and better, right?
yeah.
Yeah. How do you think, Mrs.?
Actually, I think yes, the smartphone become a necessary thing in our daily life. Also, like a few years ago, the computer thing.
I think now the society is not it's not only about the smartphone. I think maybe the computer and other technologies is developed
Yeah,
better and
yeah.
better,
A lot
right?
of all of IoT them, thing like yes. Yeah.
Yeah, all of the things. So
Yeah.
I want to say the technology, the high level technology is exists in our every corner of our daily life, right?
Yes, that's Yeah. true.
So so um, how do you think the startup company?
If I'm still in China, maybe I will make a company. It's
Yeah,
it's very nice dream for young people, but looks like in Japan there don't kind of this kind of
yeah.
situation.
So next, yes, my question is why there is no company like the Amazon, like Google in Japan, that kind of startup company.
Yeah, in my opinion, maybe I think there are many reasons, and the most important reason I think is for graduate students after their graduations, they want to go to the big company, and usually we think the job in big company is very stable, and they can earn satisfied salary, and if someone wants to start up a new company, that means you should uh, um, you should give up your current job, and
Yeah, the stable life.
yes, and you
Yeah,
should spend more time on it, and
yeah, and also some money, and
yes,
you will take more risk
yes,
to
and also
to open the startup.
yes, and you don't know whether if it will be a
Yeah,
success or not.
yeah.
Yes, I think there is a large risk for Japanese people, and usually
Why? How do you think? Why you think Japanese people will think that things in that ways?
I think in this case, this have a history reason. Like
Okay.
30 years ago, the economics broke and become less people know the money needs to keep safe.
Yeah, but in America, 1920s, in 1920s, there's some also some big damage, big economic damage
Yes.
happened in America. But now in Silicon Valley, there's so many startup company.
Maybe they still need 20 years like that.
Yeah, but I think there is another reason is that
Yeah.
mm, I want to talk about investment. I think, mm, yes, the, if there are only many startup company and
Yeah,
no investment to support them to speed up their development,
Yeah.
yeah,
it will not very good, right?
yeah,
And as I know, in Japan, there's not many big the world the world level investment company in Japan, and the level of the Japanese economy is the number two on the world, and it's kind of strange, right?
yeah. But I think it's reasonable.
Why?
Yeah, because I think for Japanese they don't want sometimes they want to see some realistic effect, and if you want to start a new company you must persuade the investor what how what how your production will be very useful, and how this production will change the world. And I think it's
Yeah, so you mean is the Japanese is try to explain their own idea?
no, I don't think so. But and my opinion is to compare with other people in other country like the Chinese, in China or in America. Um, People always how to say like they have a dream. They want to change the world, but in Japan they want to stay in their own life and make their own life stable. They don't want to make so big change in their life.
In this point, actually, I want to say something about the company's policy.
Yeah.
Because if the company gave you enough salary,
Yeah,
maybe you stay always on comfortable situation. You always comfortable. You don't want to make any risk decision, right? So
yeah,
that's why maybe this is another reason. That's why the company becomes the policy of you will be yours on your daily and for your lifelong. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. And I have another opinion about the reason why there's not so many startup company in Japan. I think the government also has a very important role
yeah.
in the startup.
Yes, I think
Uh-huh.
so
Yeah.
because if without the support of the government, it's hard to start a new company because maybe there are not very you are lack of some outstanding people to support your company, and you also lack of the fund, and you can't support you can't support such a company, and maybe in 1 year or 2 years the company will broken, and
Yeah,
you
yeah,
will have nothing.
yeah. As I know in China, there are so many. The government is very, how to say, is very active to support the graduate student
Yeah,
to open their own startup career company, and they will support them some financial cost or supply uh, some free place to open their own company.
yes, I remember in my university. Yes, the school gave
Yeah,
our
also
chance
also the
to,
school,
yes,
yeah,
the
the
school give,
university
yes,
also
give such
invite, yeah,
chance
inspire
to,
people
yes,
to do that
I
job.
think there get a reason why Japan don't have like Amazon, Apple, this kind of company. Why it's a good competition. I mean, like in China, everyone want to do something. So if you want to do something, okay, you need creative. If you create something, other people also create this thing. You need competition with others. You always have this kind of problem. You have to do better. So this become a environment to get the top company. I think this is another important reason.
Yeah. So let me to conclude the reason why there is no so many startup company in Japan. The first is the Japanese culture.
Yeah,
The Japanese young people don't want to take more risk
yeah. Very
on their
important, I
life.
think.
Yeah.
Like a history reason, I think.
Yeah. The second one is government. There's no good policy, government policy to support people or support people to do the startup.
Yes, the policy
Yes.
is really unfriendly.
Yeah. And the third one is the social situation, the social environment. Yeah, there are not so many investor and investment company to support the startup company in Japan, right? So
Oh,
how do you think this how the situation could change in Japan?
I think this change must happen in the university because many people of the computer science study in the university, and during the university college life, they have many chance to start a new company to touch this field, and I think the university can teach students how to start a new company and how to design a production
Yeah,
and how to make
yeah,
your
the people will
yeah
have more, how to say, more percentage more
yeah
higher percentage to success in
yeah
their about their startup company.
yeah
Yeah. Also, I think another is make some very successful companies CEO something like this. Famous people come to impact them, let them know if you make company, you can make some dream become true like that. It's like an advertisement.
So
People will,
you meaning is uh, that uh, in Japan we need more inspiration
yes,
yeah
from some famous people to
yeah
inspire the people
yes,
yes
to do some
yes.
risk things, right?
Not
yeah.
only from people but also maybe from some other country.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, okay. Thank you for your comments.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.